One of the best pieces of writing advice out there is to write every day. Now, once you start writing every day, the question then becomes how much time should be spent writing every day, and is there a specific word count I should hit? Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to find your word count and how to commit to it. What's up, guys? My name is Brandon McNulty. I'm a writer, and welcome to my writing channel. Now, one of the questions a lot of new writers have is, how many words should I write every day? And I think that depends on where you're at in your career. If you've just started writing in the past year or so, maybe set a goal of 1,000 words per day. That's pretty reasonable. And once you start hitting that goal of 1,000 words, hit it 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, hit it every day for a week, every day for 2 weeks. Once you get comfortable with it, bump it up to 1,500. And then once you get comfortable with that 1,500 word goal, bump it up to 2,000, bump it up to 2,500, bump it up to 3,000. See where you're comfortable with, see what works for you as far as how much time you have as well, because you do have to accept that depending on how your life is, you're only going to have a certain amount of time to work on your writing. Someone who is working a full-time job and has a family is not going to have as much time to write as someone who is a student who has the summers all to themselves and maybe only works a part-time job, if that. So you really do have to define how much time you have in your life to devote to writing, and then start hitting a certain goal and building upon that goal. Now, different writers are going to have different writing goals. So just because Stephen King says he writes 2,000 words a day, that doesn't mean that you should stop at 2,000 words and just end it there. If you feel like you can go for 3,000, do that. If you feel like you can go for 4,000 or 5,000, do that as well. The more you write, the more you will develop as a writer. And there are a lot of people out there who say that you need to write 1,000,000 words before you truly find your voice, or you need to write for 10,000 hours before you master your craft. So by all means, if you feel like you can go over a certain limit, keep doing that. Keep shooting over your goal for the day, because it's only going to help you become better in the long run. Now, here's another great tip when it comes to word count. Sometimes you can actually strategize and use a word count goal to help you write more than you're willing to do, or more than you think you're capable of. For instance, the author Jonathan Mayberry, he sets the goal of 2,000 words every day, and yet every day he hits 4,000 words. What he does, he motivates himself by hitting that goal of 2,000 words. It's something of a confidence booster for him, and once he hits it, he just ups it another 2,000 words. It's something that he does every day, and he's very prolific because of it. So if you're the type of person who benefits from having their confidence boosted along the way, maybe hitting checkpoints is something that helps get you motivated, consider doing something like this. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you have Robert Kirkman, who is, of course, the author of the Walking Dead comics. And what he does, he sets an impossible goal for himself every day. He says to himself that he's going to write 10 pages, 10 comic book pages every single day. But that for him is way too lofty of a goal, and he says he falls short of it all the time. And at the same time, he's still working hard to achieve that goal. That's what motivates him. He might only get 4 pages out, but he says to himself, I'm striving for 10. I gotta hit 10. I gotta do everything I can to hit 10. And even though he does fall short, he still gets a lot of work done, and that helps him increase his productivity. For him, that works. If that's the kind of thing that motivates you, consider doing that. So I hope this helps. I think the most important thing is to just find a specific word count that works for you and try to hit it day after day, and also try to boost it now and again as much as you want to boost it within reason. You don't want your quality to dip off too much where you're just hammering out words just to fill that word count, but by all means, try to increase things, try to make it better and better, and just keep hitting higher limits so you get more words out and you get more practice at your craft. Question of the day, what is your high score in terms of your daily word count? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out my other videos. Hit the like and subscribe button for me, and remember to keep on writing.